This is Les Claypool, our band leader, guru, and psychic guidance spiritual leader.
And this is Stuart Copeland, the greatest drummer in the world.
And I have no idea who this guy is. He's the Crimson Dago, Trey Anastasio. Well, it all started with a show that was offered to me down in New Orleans by some folks called Superfly, and they do this every year for the Jazz Fest. They get interesting musicians to get other interesting musicians together for an evening at a nightclub. So I called Trey, and he said, I've always wanted to play with you and Stuart, and I knew Stuart from working with him on the Primus song, and so we called Stuart, and Stuart said, yeehaw, let's go.
There's really no plans beyond, say, this tour. But for me, what's happened consistently since we first played together is that I get these glimpses of potential and chemistry between the three of us. The first time we ever got together, we did a jam in my barn. This is before the Strand Theater and all that. And I thought it was just incredible. I still have the tape and still listen to it. Then we went and did that show, and I thought the show kind of sucked. But then Stuart sent this tape of the good moments from the show, and both of us were, Les and I were both convinced after that, because the moments that were good were really good. And so now that we're out on tour, every night things seem to be moving forward. And whenever I catch a glimpse of how good it can be, my head gets filled with all these ideas. Oh, we got to do another album. We got to, tour Japan. We got, in those moments.
The reason why Oysterhead is so exciting for us is because it's not our primary focus. It's like school's out for summer when it's Oysterhead time. I'm working on movies, and Oysterhead's coming up. It's like summer holidays are almost here, and then I get out, and it's an explosion of energy and enthusiasm, and then we don't have any future. We're making this up as we go along, and that's sort of what makes it fresh for us.